Welcome to the Whitetail Legacy Podcast.
We're all set up here down this creek bottom. Bean Buck's been in here a bunch of times, so good chance to see it on him.
Meh. Smoking. I think he just crashed, bro. Absolute money, dude. It's 76 degrees out. We just set up 80 yards from a buck and killed him at 18 yards.
Here we are. We're set up on this creek that's been absolute fire for the last 8 days. We know a shooter went in here to bed this morning.
Matt. Smoke his ass tonight. Get it? That was at 8, dude. That's at 8.
Bucked out October 28th. Homie's up for the rest of November. But absolute incredible season. Both kills on hanging hunts, right on the beds, and just making it happen.
Welcome to the Whitetail Legacy Podcast, coming in your ear holes, episode 14 of the Next 7 Days series. Coming at you from the kitchen table this morning here at 9 a.m., releasing this podcast 2 hours late. I decided after the all-day set and yesterday freezing that I was going to take the morning off, cook breakfast for my family, hang out. We had a birthday party last night to go to, went and got groceries, but let's get into the people that make this possible, get into the show. I've been telling you this would be one of my last episodes. Save those pennies for this Black Friday sale that's coming up. If you're wanting to get another mobile cam to get in the game for late season, a mobile cam on a late season food source is an incredible piece, a credible tool to be able to target a buck. Definitely something that I utilize a ton. But yeah, save those pennies because this Exodus Outdoor Gear Thanksgiving sale is going to be the best sale that they've ever had, and your best chance to get a render cell cam with that 5-year no BS warranty. But getting into what happened yesterday, so I went to the park pinch yesterday, got in there early, good. Had to switch where I parked because the city didn't like where I parked, so my wife messaged one of her friends, and I could park at her house and across from her driveway. So access is a little bit different, but got in there. Got in the stand, got everything, got an arrow nock sitting there, and here comes a deer, I can tell, and it's a giant. It's a giant buck. I can see the frame. Looked like a 10-pointer. Couldn't tell exactly what it going on. I believe it was the Big 10 I call Big Sean. He's a mid-50s, 60 class deer, good browse, and it was 10 minutes before shooting light. Nothing I could do. He walked directly underneath my stand in the pinch. Got 3 steps from the tree, caught a little something, and bounced back 3 or 4 foot, looked around, and then just continued browsing and walking off right down the pinch. Just really, really close call there. And then I had 2 small bucks come through, and I seen a couple does work in the bottom in that neighbor spot that I said every single deer works through. And the small bucks worked through there, and that was the morning. I set to about 10:30. It was really, really cold. It was icing. It was 15-mile-an-hour winds, 24, 25 degrees. And I set to about 10:30 there. Got down, came home, made a move, and decided to go out to the wagon blind with my boys last night. A lot of bucks on that field. It snowed probably 1.5 inches. It snowed the whole entire time we were out there with 20-mile-an-hour winds. Sitting in this tree stand would have been absolutely brutal. But it snowed pretty hard in the evening there. We had 2 does come out with a small buck chasing them early. And then probably 15 minutes before light, the grade 8 came out. He's probably a 150s, class 8, high 40s. Really good tine length, really wide, 8-pointer. Come out. Hit a scrape on the edge. I hate calling the deer on a food source, but we were getting so low light that I had to. So I grunted him into 69 yards out in the middle of the field facing us. He didn't see another deer over there, so he wasn't real keen on coming in over. He ended up working off and going back and hitting the same scrape that he hit again that I pulled him off of. and then working off towards the west or towards the east instead of west. And then we had 2 does come out right at last light and got pretty close to the blind there. But I decided to take the morning off, like I said, and cook breakfast for my family. And the main reason is I got this muzzle loader, and I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if my scope isn't torqued right or what, but I cannot get it to sight in. I've run 2 different scopes on it, and I'm going up to Garrett's from Last Breath. He has the perfect setup, 200-yard range, lead sleds, and he's a gun wizard. Guy has a ton of guns, been around them, knows way more than I do. So we're going to take it up there, probably have it sighted in 25 minutes instead of me fighting it and wasting a bunch of ammo and powder like I had before. But gun season's next weekend, so that'll be... Got to get ready for that. I do have my shotgun ready, but this muzzleloader's a 200-yard gun instead of my shotgun being a 100-yard gun. In this field that they're on, there's a lot of deer that are 200 yards, 150, and I just don't want to have that where there's a giant out there and I can't make the shot. But I'm going to go out this afternoon and hunt after I get back. Probably go to the park bench, not sure. I got my stand set up there. Oh, sorry. And then Monday, that will be my last day tomorrow. For this series, I release a podcast, and then we'll move on with just the regular scheduled episodes. But, yep, that's a wrap for today. Going to go out, shoot the muzzleloader, get it sighted in. Got about an hour drive up there, hour drive back, and then be in the stand hopefully by about 1 or 2 and hunt the evening and hopefully kill. We'll see. But going to go hard tomorrow. Man, I got sneezes. I'm going to go hard tomorrow. Last day there, the vacation, and try to make it happen. It's going to be cold. It's going to be nasty. JoJo was back on the farm this morning working the pinch at 2 in the morning going up into the farm. So I don't know where I'll hunt. I'll find somewhere and try to get it done and at least enjoy the last day of hunting before going back to work. But then this weekend's gun season. Hopefully get out in the morning or evening on that and take the boys out to the blind and shoot a couple deer. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Always try to do the right thing, try to leave a legacy, and Whitetail Legacy is out.